Hello everyone and welcome to ChessBot Battle 21. And so this one is entitled One More Halloween ChessBot. And so I played in the previous video ChessBot Battle 20. I went up against, let's see here, it was Witch Laura. So that was 1100 rating. So I'm going to do one more today on Halloween 2023. I will play Franken Isla, rated 1800. So, this will probably be a tough game because at the 1800 level in these bots, they don't make as many just computer mistakes, I'll call them, when a computer is set at a lower level, sometimes they make mistakes that people wouldn't make just to keep the rating level lower. All right, Franken Isla, 1800. A new fashion trend has Isla feeling alive. Chunky boots, thrifted dress, and a white streak in her hair. She's loving the Franken vibes. All right, so I'll choose her and let's see here. For the time, I'll give myself a little more time because this could be a tougher game and I want to have time to explain the moves. And let's see here. We'll play a 15-minute game with 10-second increment. And also because these computers sometimes they'll just make super fast moves and use hardly any time. All right, 15 with 10, random color. And here we go. Okay, we have white. So in some of my previous videos, I talked about how to play any chess opening just by following basic principles. So I'll pick, and also you have to decide if you want to play tactical openings or strategic. So I'll go strategic today. I'll just play basic opening principles to bring your center pawns out. Then you want to develop your pieces off the back rank as fast as you can, usually your knights before bishops, and because your knights are a little bit slower, and they're almost always good when you place them here on knight to f3 or knight to c3. So let's see. I'll develop my bishop first because I don't know what I want to do with this knight yet. Maybe put it here and back this knight up and cover this square, or maybe put it up here later. So I'll just bring my bishop up here, and I'm going to play a system opening, the Kali system, where you just develop your pieces a certain way. So I'll go ahead and move here, and now by jumping here, he could threaten to attack me here. So I think I'll just go ahead and cover this square, keep the knight out. Now I can go ahead and castle. So we've gotten our king to safety. One of the principles in the opening is to definitely check for king safety. I went here just to keep that knight from not being able to move forward. Okay, now we have to figure out what to do with this other bishop here that's kind of blocked in. Let's see here. Well, do we worry about that now, or do we just, we could just push this pawn forward? That might be a plan there. Or excuse me, push this rook here and then push the pawn forward. All right, I think I may do that first. So we'll just go ahead and do that. Now if I push this pawn though, it could open up this bishop as well. So maybe should I start pushing pawns? Maybe try and create a little pawn storm here. All right. Think about this. Could go here to keep the knight out of my position, from trying to jump here and then here. But, maybe we should press forward here. If we do that, Or we could try and go here. All right, now I'm just burning up time. So this is what happens when you're in an opening that I've played this, but I'm not familiar with what the best moves are in this position. So what we need to do next is find a place for this bishop. So we'll just go here, put the bishop here. So we'll go ahead and do that. Now we have the bishop developed. Now we have to get the queen off the back rank. So we could plan to go here and pile up on that. And, we might as well just go here and gain space and then push here and try and attack. Okay, so he pushes forward. Now, we could possibly just start attacking here by pushing this pawn, trying to open up some lines to the king. But also, we could try and trade off the bishop. That could be a plan as well. Anytime your opponent fianchettos like they have here, and their king is castled there, and you can trade the bishops off, it'll leave weak squares around the king, these light squares here, or the dark squares on the other side. Okay, so let's take a look here. How about if we jump in there, if we try and go here, he could just move the bishop. So, well, we're just burning time, so the only thing is, if I move my bishop, his knight could possibly jump in here. And then if we capture it, I'll have to move my other knight. I don't know if that's the best plan or not. So maybe we should just push forward here. He could capture, then we recapture. His knight would probably capture. Okay, so pawn to e4, pawn captures, knight captures, bishop captures. And then is that what we want or not? Well, I could jump up here and threaten the fork. Maybe I'll try that. We'll just threaten a fork up here. Okay. So now that gives us time to move and capture with that knight. Oh, he decides to play that instead. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Well, do we let him capture that and we just start capturing up through here? But if we capture this pawn, he could go ahead and capture down here, attacking our queen. We would have to capture him. Then he could capture this knight. I don't know. And he could jump down here and threaten a mate. So if we go there, what if he jumped here threatening a mate? All right, I'm going to take a chance. I don't know if this was best. All right, he captured. So I'm going to capture. Now what? Now we have this bishop to worry about. So maybe this didn't turn out so great. Go there. All right. Well, now, we could just capture up there. I don't know. We're leaving ourselves pretty open, though. Okay. All right. We'll just do that. Attack. Exchange off. All right. Well, a lot of exchanges there. All right, now we're being attacked. So, should we just... No, we can't attack that because his bishop is up there. So, probably should just retreat back. So we'll just go ahead and retreat back. Now we need to get this bishop into a better spot. Do we trade off? I mean, I guess we could, but okay. We'll get rid of that. Okay. Now we can double up over here. Okay, so now he wants to go after this. We could just protect it. Okay, and might as well close that off. Huh. Okay. Well, might as well get rid of that. Okay. And where to next? I don't know. I don't like him controlling this open file here. Okay. Well, we'll go there. Then go there. Go here. All right. Now we have to go there. All right. Kind of a tricky situation here. All right, well, now I guess we could go after this. But he could swing back to there. All right, or she could, Frank and Isla. All right. So let's look at what we got. We have even material here. We don't want him coming down into the position there. So I guess we have to protect that. We need to move our king up, I guess. Okay, so we could go here and block off the king. All right, now I have to find the best spot to put my king. All right, if we jump up here, if we jump up here, oh, let's see what he does. Okay. Well, now we can kind of jump out into the position, go here and see what he does. Okay, I don't know if that was the best move. Okay, I might as well just push forward and then push this pawn up. That'll work. Okay, then we go there. All right, and now what? Now we don't really have much. um, hmm. Okay, okay. Now it almost looks like I have to get my queen or my king. I don't know. This is, do I go here? The king will move up. Do that. All right. Well, I could check and pick off some pieces. All right, I guess that's what we're doing. Then pick that off. All right. Well, might as well keep pushing the passed pawn. That's usually a good plan. Okay, now we can pick that off. All right, what next? What next? We'll jump up there and try and push that passed pawn even further. Let's go. All right, now we could try and push the other pawn. Well, might as well push this one as well. All right. Okay, I think we should be winning here with all these extra pawns. The problem is, how do we go about ending this here? All right, let's do this. We'll try that. Just march another pawn up. Okay. And what, go that way? Now what? If he takes that, then we push one of our pawns. Okay, so we might as well just queen and end it here. Okay. So he's just going to keep trying to check us. Let's go here, here, and now we'll go there. Check, promote and check. Check. And just keep checking. All right. Well, now we can go here, check, and mate. Oh, forgot about that pawn being in the way and unprotected. All right, there we go. Okay, well, I'll do a quick game review. I don't know, I was unsure about that whole exchange there in the middle earlier in the game. So, you know, man, this game went on quite a while, 74 moves. Okay, how much? Well, let's jump into the game review. That way the video doesn't go overly long. Let's see here. Sorry if I didn't explain enough of the moves. I was kind of lost in thought trying to figure out what to do. Okay, so 81.5 to 75.1. No brilliant moves. Two great moves, so I'll take those whenever I can get them. And 24 best moves. We're even on that. 20 excellent. Let's look at the bad moves. So no blunders. Oh, we both had 5 misses and 5 mistakes. 5 inaccuracies. She had 9. All right, so a lot of room for improvement. Let's do this quick game review. Okay, so this is the Kali system, where, you know, if you're not sure what opening to play, sometimes you can use system openings that allow you to just set up a piece formation, and you can do it against many different options that your opponent may have. So here you're trying to bring a pawn to d4 to e3, a bishop to d3, a knight on f3, and the other knight on d2 to back up this knight and also to cover this e4 square. So sometimes you'll push this knight up to e5 and then push your f pawn up there to fortify e5. But moving on. Oh, it just blasted right through these moves. Okay. You overlooked an opportunity to win a tempo by threatening a queen, and you allowed the opponent to reveal an attack on the knight. So, you know, what did it want me to do? Maybe push my pawn here, you know, instead of trying this attack here with the fork. Let's take a look. So, oh no, it wanted me to just attack the queen. The queen would have to move out of the way, and then we would pick off the bishop, I guess. Let's take a look if that is, you know, see if that's what they were talking about. So attack, queen moves. Oh, and the computer didn't show any further. So, you know, then you have the option. You just go ahead and pick that off, probably, because that's we have a bad bishop, our dark squared bishop, because all our central pawns are blocking it in here. So this is their good bishop that has room to maneuver because the central pawns are on the light squares. So yeah, this would be a good move to just trade off this bad bishop for their good one. But I overlooked that, and let's see. Instead, I moved my knight up here to threaten a fork. All right, and so, you know, how did they respond? Let me go back. They just covered, you know, protected that pawn and stopped the threat. All right, and then I push forward, and it says that is a mistake. I had the advantage, but now the game is close to equal. Okay, so let's see why that was a mistake. All right, what would be better than pushing that pawn? Oh, they probably still want me to attack there. Attack the queen, maybe. Wait, let me go back. I think it jumped forward here before I wanted it to. Okay, so next. We move here, threaten a fork. They protect. We push forward, which was a mistake. Best would have been Okay, this makes sense. Push the pawns. Although if they capture and we capture, they come out a pawn ahead here, but it does open lines towards the king. So, and if they captured, we could pin that knight to the queen, I guess. But then how do you follow up an attack on that? Bring a rook over, I guess. All right. So a little attack there that I overlooked. So let's see next what happened. All right. So exchanges here in the middle. It's saying I shouldn't have attacked with that knight. Probably. Oh, it just wanted me to go here. Interesting. And attack the queen. All right, that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, I definitely overlooked some things in this game. All right, so here, this move might cause trouble. It puts it, one in -1 here in favor of black. So, what would have been better? Maybe he didn't want me to check down here and let the king or let the rook in. So best would have been, interesting. Push forward. If he captures, I capture, and then I'll have a passed pawn, but so will he. So if he captures, I capture. He comes out a pawn ahead in that, but I would be able to pile up my rooks on it and pick it off. I don't know. I mean, the computer finds some interesting moves that people don't think about a lot of times. So, continuing on. A great move. You capitalize on your opponent's mistake and are now winning here. Okay. So if I'm winning here, I guess I didn't go continue in the correct manner. I probably should have pushed this pawn forward next. See what they recommend. Okay, so they recommend that anyway, and then jumping over here. Okay, well that's interesting. All right, let's see what actually happened in the game. I pushed with this. It says, this seems like a mistake to me, although I'm still ahead. Best would have been what? To just take control of this, threaten to capture this pawn with check. All right. Well, continuing on. All right, rook d6 check. A great move. So we fork the king and the pawn, get ready to knock this pawn out of the way so we can start moving ours up. So now, at this point, we're just winning because we have these extra passed pawns. So 4 pawns to 1. And the computer is just blasting through these. I'm sure I took longer than I needed to finish the game off. So Franken Isla was supposed to be rated 1800, and she played at an 1800 level. And then I played at 1850 in that game. So let's see here. Opening accuracy 86.1 to their 78.4, and then 57.5 in the middle game to their 61.8. So it looks like we both overlooked a lot in the middle game. End game 87.4 to 76.8. What does this say? You really outplayed your opponent in that one. You played better than your opponent in the opening, but it was sloppy. I'll agree. The middle game battle was fairly even. You outmaneuvered your opponent in the end game. Okay, well, that'll probably be, since today's Halloween, that'll be the last of the Halloween bots. So in the future, I'll play some games where, I play probably not against a bot, but against people. online, and then I'll do a follow-up video for the game review, because when I lump the game review like I did in this video all in, I kind of have to go faster. The video will be really long, and I don't know, this game review, it could have been better. So from now on, I'll try and do game reviews in a follow-up video. That way I can focus the whole video on the game review, and then I can go back and actually look at the analysis section here and see what the computer recommends, because that's when you can really find things and improve your chess, is if you review your games on your own and see what you think you missed or could have done better, and then after that go back over the game and see what the computer analyzes and says that you should have done. All right, well, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you have, please like and subscribe, and feel free to leave any comments or suggestions, especially comments with any requests on what type of chess videos you'd like to see in the future, and I will try and do those videos for you. All right, well, have a great Halloween, everybody, and have a good evening. Thank you all.